Hey guys, it's your old pal Alice Cooper. Basically, this is Spooktacular. So you're gonna be seeing a bunch of horror movies that have a Halloween theme to it. Look for it all this month.
Clash of the Titans. We'll go ahead and delve into the story here. King of Croesus of Argos and imprisons his daughter Diana, jealous of her beauty, when the god Zeus impregnates her. Croesus sends his daughter and his newborn grandson Perseus to the sea in a wooden chest. In retribution, Zeus promptly kills Croesus and orders Poseidon, the god Poseidon, to release the last of the Titans, a gigantic sea creature called the Kraken. Release the Kraken! Destroy Argos! And that's what he promptly does. Meanwhile, Dana and Perseus safely float to the Isle of Seriphos with the aid of Poseidon, obviously, uh, where Perseus grows to adulthood. Calibus, son of the sea goddess Theseus, another goddess, is a young man engaged to marry Princess Andromeda, the daughter of Queen Cassiopeia, and heir to the rich city of Joppa. But for committing several atrocities against Zeus, including hunting and destroying Zeus's sacred flying horses, except only Pegasus remains. Uh, Zeus transforms Calibus into a monstrous satyr and is exiled by his people. In revenge, Theseus transports an adult Perseus from Cepheus to the abandoned amphitheater in Joppa, in the center of Joppa, where he is befriended by an elderly poet named Almon, played by Burgess Meredith. It learns that Andromeda is under a curse and cannot marry unless her suitor secretly, successfully answers a riddle. And that's all. Whose failures have been burned at the stake. In order to aid his son, Zeus sends Perseus a god crafted helmet from Athena, which makes the wearer invisible, a magical sword from Aphrodite, and a shield from Hera. Perseus, um, wearing the helmet, captures Pegasus and follows Andromeda to learn the next riddle. Perseus is nearly killed by Calibos, but manages to sever one of Calibos' hands, losing his helmet in the process. So, in replacement of this, Zeus requests that he be given a suitable replacement, which is Boo Boo, the owl. And of course, the goddess that's looking over him refuses. She says that she can't bear to part with him. So that they make a suitable replacement of him, which is basically a mechanical version of him, and they send him down to help out Perseus. So basically, Perseus befriends Thalio and presents himself as suitor and correctly answers the riddle, presenting the severed hand to Calibos himself. Perseus wins Andromeda's hand in marriage. Calibos, finding that Thetis cannot act against Perseus, instead demands that she take Thetis demands that she take vengeance on Joppa and punish those who Perseus loves. At the wedding, Queen Andromeda compares Andromeda's beauty to that of Theseus herself, Whereupon Theseus demands Andromeda be sacrificed to the Kraken on the pain of Joppa's destruction. Perseus seeks a way to defeat the Kraken, while Pegasus is captured by Calibus and his men. Zeus commands Athena to give Perseus. Well, that was from earlier, so I'm not going to get into that. But orders Hephaestus to build a golden replica of Bobo instead, which is what I was just talking about from earlier, and leads Perseus to the Stygian witches. By taking their magic eye, Perseus forces them to reveal the only way to defeat the Kraken is by using the head of Medusa the Gorgon, who lives on the island in the river Styx, on the edge of the underworld. The next day, the group continues on their journey without Andromeda and Ammon, who return to Joppa. On the Gorgon's island, with 3 soldiers by their side, Perseus fights Medusa's guardian, a 2-headed dog named Discalus, who incidentally should have been, a 3-headed dog, but for some reason it was a mere 2-headed dog, who kills one of his companions, but Perseus intervenes with the nick of time and kills the beast. Perseus leads his 2 remaining allies into the Gorgon's lair. His 2 other companions die on the encounter with Medusa herself, who shoots one of the soldiers with an arrow and turns the other into stone. Perseus uses the reflective underside of his shield to deceive Medusa, decapitates her and collects her head, but the shield is dissolved by the caustic blood. As Perseus and the party sets to return, Calibus enters the camp and pushes the cloak and carrying Medusa's head, causing the blood to spill, and produces 3 giant scorpions called Scorpionos. I can't really pronounce that. The scorpions attack, and Thalio is able to kill one of them, but is killed by Calibus himself. Perseus slays the other 2 scorpions, and thereafter kills Calibus and grieves Thalios' death. Weakened by this struggle, Perseus sends Bobo to rescue Pegasus, who's being pursued by a Calibus' henchman. Bobo succeeds in his task and manages to destroy Calibus' camp as well. Perseus reaches the amphitheater in Joppa but collapses unconscious from exhaustion. Andromeda is shackled to the sea cliffs outside Joppa, and the Kraken itself is summoned. Bobo diverts the Kraken's attention until Perseus, whose strength was secretly restored by Zeus before the Kraken was released, appears on Pegasus in a subsequent battle. Perseus petrifies the Kraken with Medusa's head, causing it to crumble and to pieces. He then tosses the head into the sea, frees Andromeda, and marries her. This is of course the scene where Pegasus flies out of the water, incidentally after throwing the Medusa's head into the water. Wink, wink. The gods predict that Perseus and Andromeda will live happily, rule wisely, and produce children, and Zeus forbids that other gods to not pursue vengeance against them. The constellations are therefore written with Perseus's images. Andromeda, Pegasus, the noble Pegasus, and Cassiopeia are created in their honor. So, and then we cut to the credits, and the music comes up. So, what can I tell you about Clash of the Titans? It is an enjoyable movie. What can I tell you?
Clash of the Titans, this version deserves the rating of peanut butter cups and a chocolate bar.
Clash of the Titans is a good movie to enjoy for Halloween. It has classic movie monsters. This is the last movie done by Harryhausen, the movie monster genius, who incidentally he pretty much retired after this movie. So anyway, go ahead and hit subscribe. Watch some more videos. Hit thumbs up to support the channel. Go ahead and share and like, of course, and leave a comment below. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.